Hey John, how are you? John, can I just check with you? Is the stream quality very bad today? Because I'm receiving some error on my YouTube. Hey Dinos, how are you? Seems okay for the sound and video. Oh, okay. The warning is gone. The warning is gone. I guess it just happened at the start. How are you? How are you? Oh, wait, John. What is your coins per hour now? Around 4? Man, I did it. What is your peak coin per hour? I beat you, John. I beat you. Yeah, boy. That's some bullshit. Let me wait. Where is it? Not this tab. Recents. 4.61. Yeah. I wonder what happened. Oh, right. This is tournament. So, you know what? Let's go 1.7. We still have 500. We could max out attack speed today. Would that be better? Let's max this first. Okay, we can't cut anything here. Yeah, my coins per hour just shot up, right? I'm not exactly sure why it happened, but I am not complaining. Yeah, you know what? Let's go box attack speed, right? Why not? Better juggling capabilities. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So yeah, John, I'm not sure why my coins per hour jumped up so much, but I'll show you my farming setup. So basically, I've just been going very heavy into coin bonus. And I remember you mentioned that your coin discount was at 60, what's at 70 or something. And after the last tournament stream, this was supposed to be this lab over here, Chrono Jump. So I thought about it, and I thought, probably it's better to prepare for version 28 by slotting this lab in, and that way I can try to go box like this 3 items quicker if I reduce that, or if I improve on that lab. And since this is where most of our coin is going, I figured it would be more useful. So I think between last stream and this stream, I managed to bring this up from 2.68, 2.67 to 2.74. That helped a lot with just getting more waves, I guess. But really, that was all that I did. So you know, my module levels, my S mod is now at 100% for multiplier efficiency. And yeah, that's really all that I did. I didn't spend my stones, spend my gems. But I noticed that, you know, in the previous, a while back, I also did the battle condition reduction lab. And I think that got me like more consistently closer towards 5,000 waves. I mean, stuff like this still happens. It really depends on whether or not we are able to have enough death defies, right? But you can see like I got to 5.3k waves over here. Probably got very lucky with like the free upgrade procs and stuff during that run, and so that helped a lot. Thereafter, I've also been working on my fetch chip now that summon is done, and yeah, I mean that was all that I did. Yeah, I didn't touch anything here as well. And you don't get how I got from in the 3 queues to 4.6. So I'm using it on the... I'm doing it on a cloud phone mostly. So I'm not sure if that actually helps. But I don't think it would make much of a difference. My guess is that when I'm in tier 20, my coin multiplier is a lot higher. So it's like close to 46.5k now. So I'm thinking that perhaps this is, you know, because I'm killing enemies and they're giving me a lot more coin multiplier than say like tier 18. When the big procs come, they actually matter quite a fair bit, which is also the reason why like there's so much variance in my runs coin per hour. You know, sometimes I go under 3, sometimes it just jumps up very high. But yeah. Oh, I accomplished my goal, John. Okay, wait, let me sort out my tournament stuff. It seems you're just shy of 31k on 30. I hope that is not 31,000 waves. 31,000 multiplier. Yeah, I think you need to try tier 19 or tier 20. It's probably harming your module levels a lot as well. Not moving up. Hey Graham, how are you? Hi squad, how are you? So it seems like for today's battle conditions there is enemy attack speed. So rays are going to be a bit of a problem for me. There's also ultimate weapon duration, so ranged enemies would be bad. You know, let's probably use Galaxy Compressor. I'm guessing if I use Galaxy Compressor, I don't have to worry about... Now, I've only got one opportunity. Pulsar Harvester is good, but then... Okay, let's think a little bit. If I were to put in Galaxy Compressor, I should have pretty close to permanent black hole, coupled with Thunderbolt. That should give me very good stuns on enemies. Ranged enemies will not be an issue. Protectors will not be an issue. It does seem like it's a lot safer. Yeah, I think we go with Galaxy Compressor. And because I don't have Pulsar Harvester, if I'm using Galaxy Compressor, we are clearly going to get lower waves. Or alternatively, I could use Singularity Harness for the extra bot range to try to clear enemies a bit faster. You're referring to Coin Multiplier, John, I see. Yeah. It's time to move up to tier 19 for you. Scott is at 17,000x on tier 18. Nice. Yeah, you probably would gain a lot by moving up to tier 19 or 20. You can probably do tier 20, I'm sure. It's a slight coin per hour fall compared to tier 19. But my module levels have been benefiting quite substantially since I moved. Now, it wouldn't be so bad that I don't have Pulsar Harvester because we still have Orbital Augment to, I guess, shred the enemies a little bit. Is there Mass Enforcement? There is no Mass Enforcement, so I don't need Shrink Ray. I think we go with Astral Deliverance. Yeah, and so as long as I juggle the fast enemies, Tank Ultimate, we can't really do anything about it. OA and Black Hole is going to, I guess, shred them a little bit. The ELS probably wouldn't matter too much because we are doing percent damage. This seems a lot safer. Feels a lot safer. Let's try Galaxy Compressor today. It's been a while. Let's see how we go. Tournament setup. Do I want enemy balance? No, because there is enemy attack speed. Okay, so we slot in health regen here. Yeah, this is done. I still need to get my Fortress Mastery, but I think at this stage it's better to just hold off on the stones till we get to version 28. Everything here is done. Right, my chips attack and I guess scout would be nice. And I think we are ready for the tournament, so 10:30, hopefully we get a good bracket. Let's go. Oh, wrong button. Wait, I need to take out my range card first. And then we start the battle. Let's go. Yes, okay, so orbs in. Slot in range card. I could have used all my coin up, but I think it's not going to matter too much. I feel coins are reaching too strong diminishing returns anyways. Things take days to get in Workshop Plus, even if can't get far in tier 20. The shards are more... Yes, so because of how exponential the coin increases are. I agree with what you're saying. Getting module levels once we are at this point, but also I think coins are still very important. We still need to prepare for version 28, I would say. So let's get this up here. Orbs, we can probably bring. I think what I'm going to do is my extra orbs, I'm going to bring them around my range line. Yeah, just on the outside of the range line would be nice. Because I should have, if not permanent black hole, then very close to permanent black hole with the galaxy compressor. We should have a bit more control today. So we go fast. I don't need to worry about ranged enemies. I don't need to worry about protectors. Let's go fast, elite, closest, and then boss. Yeah, I think this would be nice. So we go box our attack speed, 114 attack speed today. Hopefully that helps with juggling the fast enemies. John says, I hope there isn't stupid labs like SMod labs. Again, I think those were dumb singular labs that pretty much, yeah. Well, on the bright side, you know, if they do give us something with cells improvement, we could probably go 7x or 8x on our SMod labs, which should help trim down the time it takes to complete the version 27 stuff. Which is also the reason why I've been very coin focused lately. The more coins we have now, I could probably get my cell enhancement up a little bit when we get to version 28 and they introduce some sort of cell enhancement for us. Or cell improvement. But I agree with you. So, you know, this version has been, like, the introduction of SMods was fun in version 27. But really the progress becomes very incremental. And it felt more like a stone sink than like increased power, if you know what I mean. It's hard to describe, like, with SMods, because each upgrade is like 1% and it doesn't feel very significant. But then you look back and then, yeah, things have changed a lot. But let's see what they do in version 28. If they didn't give us much of a stone sink, I would also be very happy. We can potentially work on our ultimate weapons a bit. Chain Lightning Plus would be very nice. If I had Chain Lightning Plus, I don't think I need J-Comp today. Protector enemies won't be too much of an issue. I need to bring this to 2.65. And because we have Galaxy Compressor today, I think it's not necessary for me to micro my Thunderbolt. So this should work. And later on, there's just going to be a whole bunch of fast enemies. Bosses should hopefully be taken care of by my workshop ops. Yeah, it should be fine. I think we wouldn't do too badly with this setup. I might have to use nuke sort of preemptively to destroy the race. But yeah, we shall figure that out later on. Oh yeah, I should probably mention, like, I'm working on Tank Ultimate now. I was debating between Tank Ultimate and this one, the enemy attack speed one, or Ray enemy health. But I think Tank Ultimate would be better from a coins per hour perspective. Just for farming, you know, we kill tanks a bit faster. It should give us better coins per hour. So yeah, I went with the Tank Ultimate. Oh, you finished it? Wow, okay. Has that been helping you for farming? I finished the fast enemy speed lab, so I think it's really helping a lot for tier 20 farming. Fast enemy speed is one thing, to tag more orbs, more enemies with orbs. I think fast enemy health would also be a good one to work on at some point. I have mine at level 20, and that helped improve my coin per hour quite significantly in version in tier 20. And I do apologize, my brain is not working right now. I just woke up not long ago. Oh wow, it removed 15 seconds. Yeah, that's a lot over the span of a run. It would probably translate to just a lot more uptime on your wall as well, you know? Yeah, and from what I remember, John, you have very developed labs. Much more developed than mine. So you probably would benefit from a lot of coin gains by moving to a higher tier. We still haven't heard anything about version 28, yeah? Now, in 2 days, it's going to be April. And if version 28 is not launched, does that mean that I have to spend money on the 1st of April? Shit. As you can see, I've been saving up, right? I've got 3,000 gems and just shy of 1,000 stones at the moment. Base, don't do it. Well, I did say that I would go free to play once version 28 launches. So you know, we should try to do what we say. That means that if they don't announce version 28 by the 1st of April, I have to get the packs. The frustration I have with the battle condition labs is many you don't see any change every level, but instead every 2. Yeah, yes, God. So there's only a few worth doing, I think. Enemy speed would be nice. Enemy attack speed would be nice. the ultimates for tank and boss I think would be nice. So with boss ultimate, we do need so much more damage. I think orb resistance is a nice one to have as well, just for farming. More reliance on orb damage would be nice. Death Defy down and Energy Shield down would also be nice, just to survive longer, I think. But yeah, I think the main priority with the labs would still be SMod stuff. And you know, the sooner we complete all our SMod stuff, the more powerful our tower would be. The rest is just like icing on the cake, I reckon. Yeah, like range ultimate, fast ultimate. I don't see a point in doing those labs because it's only going to benefit tournament, right? And we don't really care too much about tournaments. At least I don't. Yeah, so like if we've been playing the game for a long time, you should be running out of labs to do. Like even where we are, John, you have better lab development than I do, but because of how long the labs are taking, the difference is not going to be very significant, right? But then between player to player, it's not very significant, but just squeezing out a few extra levels here and there is able to get you a lot further. So, you know, we should still try to go box everything. That's the aim of this game. I think I guess my sort of takeaway from this is that if they introduce longer labs, it's there as some sort of like a gatekeeping mechanism for earlier game players to not touch those labs. They can get a lot more bang for their buck by working on some of the earlier game labs. Until they are able to farm up enough cells, then they can move to some of the version 27 related labs. Matters a lot less in the end game because the scaling is so high that it's more yep. And it's so different between tournaments and farming as well. In farming we don't exactly need huge damage and stuff, right? Like right now, when I first went to version 20, tier 20, I was at 3.5 on my damage enhancements. These days I'm just using 3.2 and it's been working out fine for me. For some reason I'm not having issues killing enemies anymore. I think it's just because my modules are getting a bit better. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to getting. Let me pull up my SMods. So if I'm able to get this up towards like 75%, maybe 75% as well, I think that allows me to just move up to tier 21. Probably I should have enough damage by then. And I think module levels will benefit greatly by being able to do that. Scott says, I'm 1.5 years in, and with the version 27 labs, it feels like there are years of labs to do. But they're adding labs faster than I can ever complete them. Yes, Scott, that is true. Which is also why, like, for the past 2.5 months or so, all I was doing with my gems was just gem rushing labs. I think that's why they introduced the gem rush efficiency. It's probably not the most efficient use of my gems because I could possibly be pulling modules. But I do need to catch up on some of the earlier game labs. And so recently I've managed to complete like tank enemy health, fast enemy speed. I think these labs help a lot. Tanks have a lot of health. Fast enemies are just annoying to deal with. So they just overall make your gameplay a lot more consistent and better. Generator multiplier says 2 levels left. Oh, nice. I think I just recently got mine Go box like 2 weeks ago or something, or maybe even a week ago. It's very hazy on the details nowadays. The last couple of percent is like, you just wanted Go box by then. I don't think you would notice much of a coin gain between 99% and 100%, but that last level takes forever to complete. On the bright side, like with legend rewards, the gems are alright. I don't really collect gems during the week when I'm farming. Not very consistently, I would say, but it's still working out fine for me. Just with tournament rewards, I'm able to gem rush the occasional level every now and then. It would be a lot better if I could, check back in every hour to take the gems and stuff, but yeah, I can't really be bothered. Hey Greenie, how are you? I honestly hope version 28 doesn't have more mod and other 100k stone sink. I'm honestly drained of the game moving forwards in that manner. Yet they always have to introduce a stone sink for like people like Greenie who, they have been saving the stones for so long. There's not much that we can do about it. At the end of the day, if I'm making the game, the player base that I want to keep happy would be those who are spending money on the game. So I definitely have to introduce some form of motivation for them to spend money. Wait, Greenie, you're number 2? What? What? What happened? Are you rerunning your tournament now or something? Trying to get number 1? Oh, there's a bad fleet seat today. Oh man. Well, it probably wouldn't matter to me where I'm at, what the fleet seat is. Okay, we're almost at 1800, so we can check the bracket. I mean, I feel a lot safer having GComp today. Maybe later on we might be having some problem, but then having permanent black hole is very useful, or at least close to permanent black hole. Alright, let's check the bracket. Ooh. Okay. So, oh man, Query is going to beat us. We might actually get third place today. Potentially. So Query is going to beat us, definitely. Fitch might beat us. We might get the... damn it. Bet time to join the bracket. And plus we are using GComp today, so I don't know how well I would actually do. But I do need to, I guess, time my demon mode and nuke properly today to try to so I think raise will be a problem at some point. Once they start shooting me, I need to I guess slow down their attack speed and stuff. Let's get back to the chat. Greeny says not worth the effort for them to try again. John says no, I guess what I'm trying to say is that they messed it up by creating all this hot or spend on the new patch day 1 routine. Since 3+ years ago, and buy all the packs. It doesn't work anymore for anyone. Yeah, so it's only available for people who have completed all the previous versions content or very close to. And you know, I think it's always been the way, right? Like I remember watching a Crowbar Zero video like 1.5 years ago or something, and he said that that's how people at the top play. They just spend everything on day 1 and spend the whole version saving up. Husky, hello, how are you? Rob, hello, how are you? Not a lot of difference for me between GComp, Pulsar and Singularity. You tried everything, as you had a reasonably stacked bracket battling for top 3. Okay. Yeah, I mean, let's just try GComp, and if we get third place, we get third place, whatever. It would suck if I got third place. I was really hoping to get first place, because there we are like 79 stones. If I got first place, I would be able to get the tier 3 ELS done today. It seems unlikely. We are not going to beat someone who's cleared 4500 on tier 21. I believe they're from Kristen's guild. That's unfortunate. Maybe we should have just waited for like the last 5 minutes to join the to join the tournament. Hey, that would have certainly made things a lot better. Daniel, how are you? It's been a while. How have you been? Scott says I'm saving keys for version 28. I assuming that if module presets are a thing, it will be unlocked with a bunch of keys. Module presets. Wait, module presets are a thing, aren't they? They are. They are currently a thing already. You need 100 keys for to complete that segment of the tree, I think. Husky says, should be able to guarantee my promotion to Legends today. Got rank 2. Nice. Congratulations, Husky. Is it only the top 2 that go into Legends? I can't remember now. I've got first 4 times in a row this last tournament. John. What a show off. 4 first place finishers in a row, damn. Oh, like swapping modules. Oh, that would be nice to have, Scott. That would be really nice to have. Because then I can roll my Dimension Core for farming and for tournaments. That would be very nice. Oh, church has started early today. I'm not sure if you can hear the church bells in the background. They're ringing the bells 3 minutes before the hour is up. Daniel says, been busy with work lately. GT Plus at level 10. And key mastery is complete, making 2.7 Q per hour, and still not enough. Yeah, coins will never be enough for a very long time, Daniel. And being busy with work is good. Yeah, I've been really busy with work as well. Rob, I still owe you something. I haven't had time all week. It's just been so hectic. But I will get it done as soon as possible. Like, I've been spending the whole weekend in the office, and like after this I have to go to the office as well. The annoying thing is that I haven't been able to run all week because it was such a rainy week this week in Melbourne. So not being able to run plus having all that work to do, I feel very, very uncomfortable. Oh, my wall went down. It must have been a fast enemy. Maybe to be safe, what I should do is bring my extra orbs to the center of my black hole so they can try to trim out the fast enemies. And hopefully that gives me a bit more bounce shot potential to trim out the fast enemies. So if I don't have the ranged enemies bothering me, it's going to make things a lot safer. The only thing that might ruin my plans is if a protector gets stuck in the black hole. And then, because I'm using 98 meter range, I might... There might be some downtime in where my black holes are. Depending on where my black holes are located. But I think it's still going to be safer to use G-Comp than like Pulsar Harvester or Singularity Harness, just because I don't have a good answer to Protector Ultimate. Yeah, not being able to run due to the weather, it really sucks. It kind of happens during the change of seasons. And, I just feel very lethargic that I haven't been moving much. And then plus there's work and stuff, and my supervisors have been asking me to do a lot of things. And then there's assignment that students have that I have to do marking for and stuff, and it's just a lot of work. I'm not complaining, I guess. It's good to keep busy. George says, I've got 400 keys safe in case new stuff too. If not, at least I got a lot to use in the power tree after. Yeah, I mean, I would just spend the 400 keys, honestly. Like, that 400 keys that if I had 400 keys, I would get the enemy health level skip tier 3 and the free upgrades tier 3. And, you know, at least once that is out of the way, I'm done with them forever. Yeah. Husky, no, I'm in Australia at the moment. No way I'm up at 8. Husky, you know, I've had a change. I'm a changed person now that I'm back in Australia. Granted, I woke up a little bit late today, but nowadays, on Monday to Friday, I make it a point to wake up at 6:30 in the morning. And so my runs are at like 7 a.m. You know, I've been putting in effort into being a regular human being. Rapper, hello, how are you? It's going good today, except for the bracket. We are having a bad bracket. But other than that, all good, man. How are you? 3:30 marathon doesn't do itself. Yeah. No, we will get 3:30 this year. I am quite certain of that. Getting 3 hours, that's a different story. I don't know if I have the time capacity to even train for a 3-hour marathon. There's so much recovery that needs to be done after. 3:30, yeah, doable. Is the rain too heavy to run in or too cold? Never been to your area of the world. It is cold for me, Scott, but cold is relative. I grew up in a very hot and humid country, so it's... Ooh, hang on. We have lost energy shields. Greenie, what should I do? Let's lower the game speed while we wait for Greenie. Yeah, so Scott, I grew up in a hot and humid part of the world, and it's cold for me, but I kind of enjoy the cold. It just sucks that cold feeling happens the first thing in the morning. So, you know, very annoying. If I don't mind, if I'm already out running, that it suddenly rains midway, it would be quite a refreshing feeling. But if it's raining in the morning, as when I wake up, then I might try to wait for the rain to subside, or you know, maybe go out for a run in the evening instead. Yeah, it's not ideal, but then I don't want to fall sick, so I would rather miss a run than fall sick and take like 2 weeks to recover and end up missing 2 weeks of training. Nothing yet. The commando is at 2125. Okay, so let's just leave it there. I think we demon mode the 2125 commander if we can even make it that far. I don't think we can actually. I have many total keys behind you. So just in case they add Guardian Respects, that's far too powerful to have on day one than not have. Yeah, that makes sense. Damn it, should I be saving stones? Nah, I think I'm just gonna do the ELS stuff. It's gonna help with farming anyway. Where am I non-morning person? Yeah, Husky. I don't know. It just felt like something I wanted to do this year, or when I got back here. Just run in the morning, start my day right. go for work after that. There is some sort of like a mental clarity that I can get by waking up early, going for a run, and then just feeling very refreshed for the rest of the day. Oh shit, I just lost my second win. What happened? Oh well. Oh well. I guess we just let the run play out naturally. There's not much that we can do. And that way I can just focus on the chat. This is normal humans sleep in on weekends. Yeah, that's why I slept in today. I actually just woke up not long before the stream. My father's approach was, whenever I feel the urge to exercise, I lay down until it goes away. It's so it's like sort of a habit, right? Now that I'm used to moving about a certain amount every week. If I don't do it, it just feels very uncomfortable. Congratulations on your bracket, Rubber. 1609 top 4. Very nice. Protector Ultimate plus Ray got me. Yeah, see, Protectors are still a problem. Oh, that's annoying. I really need Chain Lightning plus. Just zap away the Protectors. Oh, the Ray is going to get me. Yeah, the Ray got me. So I do need to use my demon mode soon. For the extra damage. Clearly this amount of damage is not enough. If I'm 20 minutes into a run and it starts raining, I'm fine. I agree that starting a run in the cold rain sucks. Yeah. It's just like you feel very demoralized. Because it's cold and dark and gloomy in the morning. But once you have started, like, I think the first 10-15 minutes is there's always this hump that I feel like I need to get over. Once I've gotten over that hump, it's actually very enjoyable if it starts raining. Casey, hello, how are you? Be back in an hour. Expect to see me still streaming. Oh no, do we have to stay on the stream for Casey? Scott says, exercising in the morning is good mentally because if the rest of the day doesn't go as planned, at least you get something done you can feel good about. Yes, Scott, I was telling this to one of my buddies. So back when we were younger, right? Like in our teenage years, every teenager goes through a phase of feeling a little bit emo at times, right? Feeling a bit too emotional at times. So at night, we would go to a karaoke. And in Singapore, there's just like this karaoke places where you have a room and then you just sit in there and then you sing songs. And for those of you who understand Mandarin songs are really emotional. It's all about breakups or all about the guy liking a girl and the girl not liking him and stuff like that. So it's all of those very sad songs, right? And so we would go into one of these karaoke places at night, around midnight or so. We would have maybe not midnight, like 2 to 3 a.m., right? After we are done with our drinks and stuff. Go into one of these karaoke places, start yelling into the mic, and then, singing your heart out for all the sad songs. And then you feel, it's a terrible feeling. You feel so depressed that by the time 6 a.m. comes along, or 6 a.m. comes along, you you have lost all but the will to live, right? and and when you step out of the karaoke place, you realize something, that life can only get better from here. And then you make your way back. But then, little did we know, back when we were younger, we thought that our problems meant a lot, right? Little did we know that life hits you with actual responsibilities as you get older, and what you felt was sad when you were younger is actually a very nice experience when you get older. But anyway, I kind of feel like exercising in the morning it achieves that same thing. Like, I start my day feeling extremely miserable. So miserable that by the time I'm done with the run and I'm home, I feel like my day can only get better from there. Husky says, I hate running, my right leg hurts. Stop kicking people, Husky. Greeny said, I started my Poison Swamp account earlier this week. Nice. How is that going? Does it actually feel terrible replaying the game? Oh, we got a Death Defy there. Okay, so there was some ranged enemy that must have shot us. What a cheerful stream, Travel. How are you? Wait, how do I know who snitched to you? Husky, I know you have anger management problems. I just know you well. It was an educated guess. Oh wait, Christian's here. Hang on, it's been a while. Christian, I got a bad bracket today, so I'm gonna put you in a timeout for 10 seconds just because I can. It's fun for now at least, but there's a ton of setup stuff I need to actually make Poison Swamp work, so I'm pretty much just using the usual stuff to start off. Travel, no. This time round, I did not go back to that same toilet. No. So it's not that toilet that I visited was not the usual one that I would go to. It's from a different building. I just chanced upon that particular cubicle. Deserved timeout. Yeah, I agree. It was a deserved timeout, Greeny. That's because I swallow too much. Oh, hang on. We just popped demon mode. Okay. This is the only stream that mentions where people urinate. Hey, it's it's still tower related. Mentioning where you go, answer nature's call is still tower related, isn't it? Anyway, how are you, Kristen? Only have... Damn it. Hey, Kristen, is this guy in your bracket? This query. Okay, yeah, he's in your bracket. Man, tell him to quit the game. Don't bully me. Oh, I got free gems. Let me collect my gems. Claim. Yeah, boy. Ooh. Oh shit, I just lost nuke. Oh boy, we're gonna die soon. So it seems like I could have done better with Pulsar Harvester than Galaxy Compressor. I would be expecting 2200 waves with Pulsar Harvester. Maybe with Singularity Harness it might be even better because of the increased bot range and double damage from Flamebot. But yeah, anyway, we are already in the run, so not much that we can do. Kristen just came home after date night. What? From your toilet? You never left the house, Kristen. What are you talking about? Treble kind of agrees, yeah. No, you have you actually found someone to date you. No, Treble, it's his one of his hands, maybe both. I don't know. Scott says it was a date with his hand. I like how we are all on the same page. I mean, I'm the prize, not her. Got it. Me too. Oh, and the test with Singularity Hana gave me 9.5 Q per hour, lost too many waves. What was the test that you were doing, Kristen? Rush and S-Mod Lab to get 1% more and I'll get first placed. Nah, it's okay. I'll probably be happy with third place today. It's fine. Okay, maybe I wouldn't be happy, but I'm okay if I get third place. It's probably going to happen now because of that commander, so we might as well just fire our smart missiles. There's no. Oh, we actually killed the commander. Nice, smart missiles. Haha. Smart missiles doing work there. Tried to see if I could do 4,500 waves on tier 21 with Singularity Harness over project. Oh, okay. How the hell do I have 3128 gems? Yeah, travel. It's called being frugal. I have to save hard for my gems. You should try it sometime. Now I've been saving up my gems because who knows what the new version is going to give us. Imagine if we had a new card and a new card mastery for cells or something, or we needed a new card slot. Maybe card slot I can kind of get away with it, but it would be good to keep like, I don't know, 4,000-5,000 gems in the bank just in case. If there were new labs and I needed to gem rush a couple of levels in them, that would also be useful. John says you always think that I'm about to die and then suddenly gets to do 300 waves. So I think the fact that Nuke has popped right now is probably a good thing. If there was no Protector Ultimate, I think it would be true. But with Protector Ultimate, there's just too much run variability for me to say if that would happen. Definitely we are going to have a much easier time dealing with Rays, but it doesn't seem like Rays are the problem today. It's definitely the Protectors. Are you guys saving up anything for the next version? Is there anyone that is not saving? I think we should all save a little bit, right? I probably like the minimum, or yeah, the minimum amount that you should be saving is probably me. 900-ish stones, 2,000 gems. What? You only got 2 gems, Christian? 30,000 gems for version 28. Damn trouble. So there was only one instance in me playing this game where I managed to get over 10,000 gems, and it was because someone very kindly donated like 5 gem packs or something. Yeah, and my gems never really recovered. There was once I went to like 13,000 gems, I think. That was sometime earlier this year, and then I bumped into JP, and then I gem rushed away 12,000 gems. So you know, JP, man. Scott says I'm not saving stones or gems, just keys. Okay, John has 700 gems, 3,000 stones, 400 keys. John, I hope they have a gem sink, and then you would have wasted all your stone saving. Base 27,000 gems, nice. We'll start saving on 2nd of April. Rob's going to start saving, yeah. So I said this earlier. That if the developers do not launch, or if they do not announce version 28 in 2 days, then that means that I have to spend money. Oh, we got to wave 2200, okay. Yeah, there's no date for version 28, that's the problem. They need to make an announcement. Like, if they made an announcement tomorrow, then we are basically free to play. But if they delay it for like 3 days or something, then I have to buy the stone packs. And so we would actually go into version 28 with a sizable amount of stones and gems. I'm certain there will be cards. Just need 1600. Yeah, it's 1600 gems. But normally if they introduce new cards, they would also introduce new card slots. And judging by how much the last slot cost, this next card slot is probably going to be 11,000 gems or something, some stupid number. Scott says I'm hoping there's some version 28 news Monday or Tuesday. Yeah, that would be nice. It might come in with the new guild season. That seems like a logical time frame. I have all modules at 5-star, so even if my gems are low, shouldn't be hard to get the new ones slowly. Oh, I actually don't have every module at Ancestral 5-star currently. Oh, I died, okay. Oh man, one more wave we would have been 2222. Well, let's check out the stats. We somehow managed to get 6 death defies. Very nice. Now I'm interested in looking at the damage. So black hole damage was nice. Chain lightning damage was nice. I mean, chain lightning. Oh, my chain lightning is AD now. Wow. Orb damage. Chain lightning deals more damage than orbs. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Based on the last playtest video, chain lightning would do more damage than orbs in this situation. Smart missiles is just trash. Death wave damage is even more trash than smart missiles, which is nice to know. having permanent black hole was surprisingly not that much of an increase in damage, right? I would have expected it to be like somewhat comparable to electrons, maybe, because they are both like flat damage percent stuff, but electrons still do a lot more. Okay, we are done with the bracket. Nice. I think we beat Fitch. We are not beating Query. They are definitely going to beat us, but that is okay. Second place, I can live with that. Let's claim our rewards. Oh yes, I wanted to, based on what John was saying, look at my modules. So, no, how do I see my modules again? Oh, there we go. Shrink ray is not maxed. Negative mass, sharp fortitude, orbital augment, they're all not maxed. Restorative bonus, I don't even have it at ancestral. Magnetic hook and primordial collapse either. I mean, they are ancestral, but yeah, look at my per restorative bonus. Look at this. The last time I pulled a module, 25th of January, and I mean, it was pretty dry. So, you know, I decided not to continue wasting my gems on modules. Just gem rush stuff. It makes things like we can start completing stuff a bit earlier. That would be useful. Check DMs. 1 second. Let me set up a farming run and then I'll check I'll get back to the chat. Fetch and summon. This is, yes, farming setup. I need to switch this back to my farming setup. This is shrink ray. Yeah, okay. I think this is correctly set up. So now back here. I don't think I can afford anything. Oh, I can get 2 levels. Or alternatively, later on I can get 2.75. Yeah, let's leave it alone for now. We set up this. Okay, let's check the chat. Zephyr got 666 waves today. Don't turn your back on him. That's pretty good. Zephyr is still using EHP, right? 666 waves and with each EHP, that's pretty decent. Looks like they've established that ILM means are the new meta as of version 27, as it's the best ultimate weapon to deal with fleets. So I'm thinking whether whatever might come in version 28 would be something that allows for a more versatile approach to fleets. Really, Daniel, is it that inner landmines is the new meta? I really have no idea. I've not been thinking about this game much. I was listening to a Giga interview and he said that there is a guy in his guild who has Death Wave damage max. You should max Black Hole Plus to be special like him. No thank you, Treble. The next ultimate weapon plus that I get would have to be Chain Lightning Plus because of Protector Ultimate. Yeah, I don't think that there's much choice for me over there. Scott says, I got my modules to all 5-star and it felt good to not have to buy modules. I can gem rush with less guild. That is very true. And I should be doing that, except that my module luck is just terrible. And I've benefited quite significantly from just being able to gem rush stuff, so that's nice. Scott, you curse us. They're going to change modules to 10 stars in version 20. Oh boy. No way they're going to do 10-star modules. That would be ridiculous to imagine you are a new player and every module can go to 10 stars. You will be miserable. Yeah, that would be really dirty if they came out with 10-star modules and do that to everyone. It would be so silly. Night was easy. I have full energy shield, both wings and nuke still. Kristen, you're horrible. Can I put the chat on the screen? Can I put the chat on the screen, Kristen? Guys, this is I really want to show you guys how mean Kristen is to me. Okay, let's save the image. We shall save the image as Kristen sucks. Okay, we'll save the image. So let's put Kristen sucks on the screen. Bam. Oh, very big. Oh, now it's a bit too small. Look at this. Look at this. What a horrible person. Pings is guilty to just beat him. It's not a chat between me and Kristen Travel. That stuff will get us banned from YouTube probably. So we can't put that in. But then look at what Kristen is saying. I want to see him cry. Horrible person, Kristen. Yeah, I mean, with moderators like Kristen, I don't need any enemies. He's like one-man army by himself. They will instead come up with 2 extra S-mod slots to add as support to my current S-slot. So 8 more. Wow, no more S-mods. No more S-mods. Has he beat me already? Yeah, I think he would have. Clearly, right? There we go. Second place is fine. Oh, hang on. This is not good. Fitch is still going. Fitch is still going. No, Christian. Do you know Fitch? Maybe Fitch might bid me. Who is this you want to suffer so much? This is so fun. Kristen, your entire guild, man. We'll go query good stuff. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to beat him. We knew that from the start. So, Second place is fine. I'm happy I didn't get third place. One day I will be stronger. See, this is why like I think econ is very important. If I had more econ, then I would be able to move up to higher tiers, right? A lot sooner. But then, you know, if we think about the end of version 26 or mid version 26, I went quite heavy into Poison Swamp related stuff, and it's not that it is bad, but I could have completed my Golden Tower a lot quicker. And until now, my Golden Tower is not completed, which I guess has hurt my coin farming significantly over the past few months. Right, it would have had time to compound very significantly by now. And also when version 27 first came along, I was trying out playing with like the boom boom build and stuff, and I don't mind it, but then it just goes to show that if you at the start of a version push very heavy into econ and stuff, you can pivot very quickly after, you know. Corey says thanks. Man, Christian, let's bet. Wait. Did you just hang on? Let's pull this up. I'm watching his stream. I want to see him cry. Okay. Christian, do I have to cry? Whoa, hang on. Christian, I just saw your new message. So, Cedric, who is this you want to see suffer so much? Christian replies, a friend, this is so fun. Who says we are friends, Christian? We're not friends. See you in 10 seconds. So guys, there was once I started a video by saying hi friends, and Christian DM'd me like within 15-20 minutes of me uploading the video. He was like, you need to make a new video, we are not friends. Yeah, let's put him in. Oh wait, I need to unpack all of this stuff. Query says thanks. Oops. Oh, I just realized something. It seems like if I just click on the person, I don't have to click on the the three buttons on the side. If I just click over here, I can technically put the user in a timeout. Interesting. Yeah, okay, so now that my run is set up, I think it would be nice to end the stream. However, Casey did say that they wanted to be back in an hour, so I guess we will just farm until Casey returns and then we'll say bye. Oh, and yes, I think now would be a nice time to just chat about my labs. Oh, I can actually maintain. Okay, let's do this. So we've still got 3,000 gems saved up. Oh, I can get this as well. No. Then I'm just gonna spend all my gems. Let's be patient. Message from Query. Well, I was going to stop early to farm more, but now I feel like I should run all the way. So Ryan, I made sure my whole guild is laughing at my pain. Why? What pain am I in? Now he's spamming. Yeah, exactly, Scott. Kristen, go stand at the corner and pull your ears, you know? Stop being a keyboard warrior. You're gonna stay and laugh. So you guys actually have a guild chat where you guys talk about tournaments. So my guild is still a lot of them are in the earlier stages of play, so I don't really chat much with them about tournament related stuff. We're in very different stages of progression. We talk about everything. Oh my god, what a bunch of women. Kristen. All the gossip that is going on in there. So, okay, now I'm 3 levels away from go boxing this. S-mod substats would be nice to go box though. Should I gem rush this? Or this? I mean, or this? Core bonus, I think we can just let it run naturally. If I had to go box something, you know what, I should just leave it be. Scott says, my guild set up a Discord and we chat about tower upgrades and tournaments. Yeah, so I do have a Telegram chat with my guildies, but because they are in a much earlier stage of the game than I am in, a lot of stuff that they talk about is very different from what I would be thinking about in my own gameplay. So, to be honest, I don't know what's the new meta. It seems like I just found out inner landmines is good. It's the new meta now. I still can't make Space Displacer work better than OA for me. Maybe if I did Space Displacer with OA in the later stages of the game, it might be better. Who knows? But I think it's like not necessary to go down that route. Probably once my S-mod stuff gets, like, you know, all of this get closer to like 75%, right? These 4 things get close to 75%. I should be in a very decent spot. John says substats. The offset numbers are annoying, much nicer to look at 100%. Yeah, the problem is that it is very expensive to do. Wrong tab. It's very expensive to do that. If I gem rush this, then I would be, you know, wasting like 1.5 weeks of gem saving. So I'll probably like wait for version 28, and if there's no gem sing, I would gem rush this stuff. Biff, hello, how are you? How far did I get in tournament today? 2221 waves, I believe. Yeah, 2221. Oh look, Fitch is still going. Oh boy, we might get 3rd place. We might get 3rd place, and damn it. Treble says, with percent damage, I don't see how Space Displacer ever beats OA in the end game. Even IOM plus people have to use OA or ACP at wave 2000 plus in Legends. Probably, Rob, there might be a world where we use Space Displacer with OA, maybe. But not with Fast Ultimate, I don't think. If there was no Fast Ultimate, we could just rely on letting OA and Poison Swarm Plus just slowly trim down the enemy health. And then the Space Displacer is there to just stun fleets and stuff. At least that was my understanding of how infinite runs would sort of work. But with higher tiers or higher waves in Legends, percent damage is always going to beat flat damage, I think. Some of the core substats get a huge bump, yeah, namely GT plus, GT duration, I reckon. Go Fitch, tie and stop, I'm crossing my fingers. John, no way Fitch is going to tie with me, right? No way. 200 waves to go is a lot. In Legends, it's an extra 10%, and 2445 waves, 3428 waves, I don't think he would be able to tie with me. Granted, I didn't do extremely well, but I think 2100, that's where he's dead. Oh, yes, something is wrong. I forgot to lower this. Kristen says, getting second again sucks to suck. Yeah, but you know, Kristen, yeah, at least we don't swallow like you. When the hell did I get to 3200 waves? Wait, is it 3200? 3400, man. Don't discount my wave count. I tried a run last week. I think it was last week. I just wanted to get the Eclipse skin. So then I made it to 2500 and I realized that it was still going, so I just let the run play out naturally, and then I died at 3400. Yeah. So now at least I know I'm at like the 3400 region. Maybe in another 2 or 3 S of lifetime coin, I should be able to get to 4500. I just currently broke the 5S milestone, so I think I would try at 8S once again. By then I should have enough lifetime coin to be a bit liberal with the way I'm spending my upgrades on the damage side of things, and we should be fine. What is my lifetime coins and lifetime stones? 5.07, 187, 994. Yeah. Oh, Kristen, I beat John in lifetime. In coins per hour. Haha! Look at this, 4.61 Q. We are going to 5Q per hour soon, boys. We're gonna 5Q and then 6Q, 7Q. One day we'll catch up to Christian. I'm going to hit 5Q in a few days. Yeah, I think so. By next week, by the next tournament, we should be at, no, not by the next tournament, by next Sunday's tournament, we should be at 5Q per hour. And then once we get to 5Q, I'm guessing that when I bring this enhancement up towards 2.8, that should bring us to the 5Q region. And I should be able to squeeze in about 1 level a day. If I factor into account like the gem rush, not the gem rush, the utility discounts and stuff, I think we should be able to hit 5Q. And also, like, you know, I'm hoping that the tank ultimate lab here is going to be a good one for just being able to kill tanks a bit faster. So it's going to help with coin per hour generation, I think. And then of course, like this is like what, 10 days of time, so it's going to take a while, but as we get a little bit better with all our labs, we should make steady progress in that direction. Have I ever done the math on how much retirement money I've missed out on by spending money on my tower? No, I don't want to think about that question, Treble, but it's probably delayed my retirement by a couple of years, I would say. But it's okay, right? We should be spending our life doing things that we want. So at least now that I'm unattached and not having to think too much about my future, like, you know, imagine if I had kids and then I had to think about where I'm putting the money. I might be a bit more cautious about how I'm spending. Alright, see you, Christian. Thanks for joining the stream. Can I please tell your wife that you should be spending your life doing things that you want? I don't want you to sleep on the streets tonight, Travel. John says retirement savings is kind of backwards anyways. You want to enjoy what you like young, not when you can barely move. Yeah, probably. If I leave everything else the same, what approximate % coin per hour does, say, 5 clicks in Coin Plus equate to? That's a good question, Rob. So each level is about 300 multiplier for me currently. I'm not sure how much coin that translates into, but when I was at 2.68, my peak coin was 4.1. And now my peak coin is 4.6. So assuming it's linear, it's half a Q for 5 clicks. For 6 clicks. Half a Q for, let's say half a Q for 5 clicks. So each click is worth 0.1 Q maybe. Bexo, hello, how are you? But I think it's also very tricky to say the exact number, Rob, because Glass Cannon, you can see there's a lot of variability in my coins and my wave count. So it depends on the number of death defies, I think. And of course, if I can survive closer to 5,000 waves, I would be at like the 4Q region. If I can't make it there, even if it's like just 100, 200 waves less, you can see that it's not crossing the 4Q region. Yeah. Yeah, but like if I'm able to get this up to 5Q by next tournament, I think it would be a decent week's worth of progress. And I think over the course of a week, I should be able to get one more click in here. My next goal would be to try to bring these guys up to 241, roll in the last substat. It would be very nice to have some extra damage over here, probably. Chain Lightning Chance would be a nice one. Maybe Poison Swamp wouldn't be the worst either. We shall see. And plus, like, there's so many reroll dice. I don't really... you know, we've got 24 million reroll dice. We can actually reroll some stuff. I'm not sure what I want to reroll. But, you know, let's reroll our Wormhole Director, right? Our Redirector, we... Look at this. Let's roll something for EHP. Sharp Fortitude. Oh, I can't roll my Sharp Fortitude because I don't have the 201 substat unlocked just yet. Should I roll Havoc Bringer or roll Wormhole Redirector? Yes, John. So check it out. I got the Harmony Vault, so I no longer have to click on Shatter stuff now. Or we can roll Magnetic Hook. Yeah, maybe let's roll Magnetic Hook. Let's roll the Magnetic Hook. Okay, be right back. I'm going to use the washroom and then we reroll the Magnetic Hook. Alright, we're back. Uh, did I just get it, John? Yeah, I just got it like 2 weeks ago, I think. I got sick of having to constantly shatter the rares, so I just got that thing. My goal in this game is to not have to play it. Consideration. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's correct or not, but whatever. Being broken before without telling us was what was actually broken, like back when they fixed certain stats. Now showing up during auto roll. Yeah, maybe. I have no idea, but it was very annoying. So I've been using the cloud phone, right? And just looking at the lag is annoying to me. So I've just been, not bothered about trying to roll to shatter the modules while I was in the LD cloud phone. So I thought, okay, might as well just get the vault upgrade and no longer have to worry about it. Now we can reroll our magnetic hook. What is magnetic hook good for? I'm not even sure how we are supposed to use it, but I presume inner landmine quantity would be good. We probably also want inner landmine cooldown. We probably want to ban, I don't know, let's ban black hole size, for instance. Yeah, so let's see. You know what, we can do manual rolls for now. Wow, look at all the epics. Look at all the epics, guys. Oh, we got GT bonus. You're kind of like my wife. My goal is to not have to talk to her. I always test roll a spare module to see whether the chronofield cooldown substat is soft banned. I love the quality of life improvements from it, just not knowing how much broken and working properly bothers me. Yeah, I agree. Okay, so actually, what should I even roll on the magnetic hook? If I use it, it's got to be for tournaments, right? So GT bonus is probably not useful. So let's roll this away. I mean, I'm never going to be using the magnetic hook, but we should roll like ancestral substats on it just so that it looks nice. Maybe this is what we do. We do, let's do this. Inner landmine quantity, inner landmine cooldown, smart missile quantity, smart missile cooldown, chain lightning quantity, chain lightning chance. I guess we need this too as well. We just select all the damage stuff and then we see what pops up and then we decide if we want it or not. This makes sense, right? So we've got spotlight angle and bonus, swarm stuff, inner landmine stuff, smart missile stuff, chain lightning stuff. Yeah, and let's auto roll it. Spotlight, chain lightning, inner landmine, and poison swarm cooldown. Okay. So I should get rid of the smart missile stuff then. Wow, we don't. Okay, well anyway, it's like the first row. It's okay. Oh, okay, we got the chain lightning quantity. So chain lightning quantity is good. Let's take out the smart missile stuff then. 3 in a landmine quantity. I think we keep this. This is good. It's really good when at the start, how should I say this? Like, because now the reroll dice, it doesn't cost much. It takes a while. If it takes a while to get an ancestral substat, I think it's fine. It doesn't feel like it's very painful at all. But after we've gotten to like the 1200 region, then that's when your reroll dice just plummets. Okay, we got the inner landmine cooldowns as well. So I think this too is good for the magnetic hook. Right, and then we get 2 spotlight stuff, and then okay, we got the spotlight angle. Now I should be able to put in 1 more substat after this. So what should I put in? Let's see, we have 1, 2, 3 remaining. We are done with quantity on chain lightning. We are done with both the inner landmine stuff. We don't have any poison swarm stuff. We have spotlight angle. So 1, 2, 3, 4 remaining. I've only got 3 substats, but 4 that I want. Now, how should we rank them? I think we go with... If we can get Poison Swarm cooldown, it's better than Poison Swarm duration. So we should try for Spotlight bonus, Poison Swarm cooldown, and Chain Lightning chance. I think that would be... That's the way to go, right? Yeah, okay, so that's basically what you said, Rob. We got the duration, so let's save this first. And then we roll over this. Oh, actually, I just realized I've got 23 million reroll dice. So I shouldn't be worried that I can't get the substats I want. That being said, my Dimension Core did take 40 million reroll dice, so... These substats are looking very nice. We could use like Dimension Core with... Harmony Conductor with Magnetic Hook for some sort of like a inner landmine focused build. Oh, Casey, you're back. Tournament is okay. We're getting second place, most likely, maybe third. Did you have something nice to eat? Probably, yeah, maybe second or third place. I hope it's second place. But Kristen's guilty is in our bracket, so he's got first place. Third place is someone with 20 something 100 waves in tier 21. I might or might not be able to beat them. We didn't do superbly well in terms of wave count today. Ooh, tacos. Tacos would be nice to have right now. Christian paid a gift. Casey, you need to see this. Look at what happened. We need to put him in a timeout. We put him in a timeout twice. No, 3 times today. Was it 3 times? Two or 3 times today. And then Kristen got sad and went to bed. Wow, this magnetic hook sucks to roll, man. It's every ancestral substat is taking a while. It sucks to suck, yeah. Oh no, Christian got rejected by his hand. Man, this is rubbish. How long does it take to reroll this magnetic hook for an ancestral subset? Okay, you know what? Let's stop this first. We stop this first. I mean, we kind of stopped it at pretty nice substat. So let's keep this. What I really want to do is reroll this thing. Let's make like the ultimate EHP module, right? Let's unban this. Clearly we want defense absolute. So what do we need for EHP? We need health regen, defense percent, this, wall health, why do I want everything? No, but I want this to be like the trollest kind of build ever. Leave it in case version 28 has substat presets for modules. Yeah, okay, so what would be a nice EHP build that is trashy? Let's go with lifesteal. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think this is like the perfect substats to roll on, right? No, we don't need wall rebuild because if we are EHP and our wall falls, we are dead. So we go with wall health. We don't need death defy. I mean, we can go for landmine damage. Let's put landmine radius and as well. Yeah. Do we need shockwave size as EHP? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, that's too many. Whatever. Let's roll this on first. So we have wall health done. Taunt damage is done. I wanted taunt damage, right? Yeah. Auto roll. Leave it in case. Oh, 2% lifesteal. Nice. Let's keep this. EHP is trash in this meta. Yes, that's true. John says I ignored you. Disliking his videos was the right move. Shockwave frequency is useful for EHP. Why is it useful for EHP? I mean, given that I'm rolling in lifesteal and defense absolute, I'm not intending to use this as well, right? Like, we have wall health for wormhole redirector, which does not benefit from having a good wall at all. Alright, let's keep the defense absolute. Oh, health regen is out. Nice. Oh, yes, I need to ban a substat. Let's just ban... And I don't know what do we ban. Let's ban landmine chance. Nah, let's ban op speed. Yeah. Only choose first your 1 or 2 that you have, and then choose your next 1 or 2 that you need, and so on. I mean, Rob, is this rage bait? No, I'm just rolling this to, you know, I've never rewrote my wormhole redirector since I was EHP. So what you saw previously was the stats that I use as EHP. But now that reroll dice are almost unlimited, we might as well make a very strong wormhole redirector, right? With all the... Oh, look at that. Look at that. Very nice. This is such a powerful... there we go. Landmine damage. And look at how easy it is to roll a trash module. Look at how easy it is to roll a trash module. And then we look at our magnetic hook, right? And then we were like 4 million reroll dice in, and we were not done. This guy takes less than 1 million reroll dice, and then we are done with it. Okay, so we can, you know, we can safely say that we have rolled our wormhole redirector. Yeah, with I mean, lifesteal and defense absolute, very, very good. Okay, now we can get back to rolling this guy and feel sad. I swear the game is skewed in this manner, right? Like the stuff that you don't need, it's going to come out very easily. And then this guy, this magnetic hook, it's going to take a while to get the substats that we want. Should clip that as a YouTube short. Yeah, rolling depths. What EHP even uses wormhole wormhole anymore. Yeah, I would love to have roll sharp fortitude, but then I don't have the 201 substat unlocked. I mean, we can roll the. You know what? This nothing is coming out over here. So let's just roll the sharp fortitude. We don't need orbs. We don't need wall rebuild. What do we need? We need defense absolute, and lifesteal. Oh, and we get one more substat. So thorn damage. Yeah. Look at that. I mean, trash stats come out so easily, right? Throwing dice at memes. Yeah, I mean, we don't really need anything, or at least I don't need the reroll dice for much nowadays. Maybe I should save, but I get a decent amount every day, and I'm not really in a rush to min-max stuff. So might as well just have some fun spending the stuff that we have, right? John, I would love to unlock 201, except that I can't because I'm in the middle of a run now. And no. No. Ending the run to roll defense absolute and stuff is stupid. No. Hey, you know what? Maybe Death Defy would be good. And wall rebuild, right? Like if our wall falls, we would absolutely do not need wall rebuild. So we should put in wall rebuild. And Death Defy into the mix as well. You said we were here for fun though. That's where I draw the line. Yeah, quitting the farm run is more detrimental than wasting reroll dice. And by the way, I am not trashing on EHP. EHP is good. It has its place. It's just not where I'm at in the game. So, don't take it the wrong way. Oh, there we go. We got our Death Defy. Nice. Rob, your comment is making me giggle. Chuckle to myself. Hey Noah, how are you? It's been a while. A while back, there was that bounce web strategy. I'm not sure if it still works in today's context. But bounce shots are really good. So, I do have my Astro Deliverance rope for bounce shot stuff. Just not sure if having all the 3 bounce shot stuff is the best thing to do. Wow, this guy. Oh, I just saw an ancestral substat that came and went away. Man, this guy's gonna eat up all my reroll dice. It's okay. We shall persist until we get that ancestral substat. And on the bright side of this is that if I do run out of reroll dice, I will not be able to do any playtesting with the magnetic hook. And you know, we never know, they might make Debs like the new king. If they do so, then just as well. Look at that. Debs has been rolled on. Noah says, guess I'm farming with my tournament modules. Damn. Stop? Why do I stop, Casey? What's wrong? Let's just put in everything here. We roll until we get an ancestral substat. It's very unsightly to not have an ancestral substat. Okay, and then we auto roll. I hope Debs and Smart Missiles. Why? Why Smart Missiles? Oh, there we go. We got nice. We got a taunt's damage, which is what we wanted. Let's keep this. Need to collect my. Wow, we actually used up quite a bit of time there. 2400 waves now. Okay, let's do the magnetic hook, and then I think we should be able to wrap up the stream there. So let's try to get the ancestral substats here. We have 14 million reroll dice remaining. It would be good to get let's see, Poison Swarm cooldown and Chain Lightning chance. Oh, stop that silly dab stop. They did say that they wanted to make defense absolute great again at some point. At this stage, I don't think it would be the worst idea if the developers make depths useful to... what the hell? Poison Swamp duration again. Let's save this first. And we re-roll again. But we are all in an old folks home. So it wouldn't be the worst idea if they made depths improve your damage. Like just you know, somehow make it buff your damage. Or like Fortress Mastery was pretty decent, right? Fortress used to be like the defense absolute thing. Oh, it's still the defense absolute card, but then it gives you wall rebuild. That would be a real troll move by the developers for EHP players. So you know, Rob, I think at this stage in the game, with the way things have progressed, it's kind of hard to pigeonhole ourselves into either EHP or like Glass Cannon anymore. Everyone is sort of hybrid. Realistically, when farming, I need a bit of EHP to survive overcharge. But really, that's all that EHP is good for. It's just to tank a few hits from the overcharge enemy. Make it synergize with its new system, Damage Absolute. Wait, what is the difference between Damage Absolute and damage? Isn't it the same thing? Inversely proportional. Oh, there we go. We got Chain Lightning Chance. Nice. Alright, let's go. You know, 24 million reroll dice, if we manage to fully roll 3 modules, I think it's a good day. Make it inversely proportional to its ineffectiveness. So the more defense absolute I have, the less damage I do. Well, that's a no-brainer, right? Then I would just have 0 defense absolute locked at substat and get an infinite amount of damage. If it's inversely proportional. I recently got a Greed Amplifying Strike, and I'm 4 levels away from maxing out. Noah, why are you maxing out Wall Fortification? Oh my goodness. No, put something else inside. Your wall is going to get 1 tap at some point anyway. Let's stop this first. We go for the mythic and ancestral versions. Poison Swamp duration, we save this first. The game is like not giving me the Poison Swamp cooldown. Don't max out wall fortification. The person- yes, God, we should never practice what we preach. There has to be some structural inconsistencies in what we say. And has heavy. Well, Casey, I don't exactly have a good smart missile investment. My smart missiles are actually very weak. And my last lab speed is at 78. Yeah, put lab speed in, Noah. Don't do defense. Don't do wall fortification. Tech Destro. Hello, how are you? Yeah, you're gonna need some very good health regen. But even then, like, you get to a certain tier and your wall is not surviving a single hit. So, Casey, I think it makes sense to not invest into smart missiles, but you should definitely get the missile radius lab done. It makes the screen look a lot brighter and prettier. Like, okay, it's fair to say that it's a lot harder to roll a core than an armor, right? This core module has taken more reroll dice than 2 armor modules to roll. My lifetime coin is currently 5.07s. Destro. Yeah, Casey. So you need to go box that lab. Go on the web store, buy some gems, and then go ham on it. Yes, I am currently farming tier 20. I will be out to the... So we have 6 million reroll dice remaining. If it's either I get the substat and then we go back to the main screen, or I run out of reroll dice and then we go back to the main screen. But I'll give you a tour of what I'm running in tier 20 shortly. This is rubbish, isn't it? Like, look at how much harder a core is to roll. And it's not like there's a lot of ancestral substats that I'm passing out. There's not many ancestral substats that actually pop up. Crowbar used 25 million reroll dice to max to roll magnetic hook. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My dimension core to get the spotlight bonus substat took me, was it 40 or 45 million reroll dice? The game it's just stupid. The stuff that is good in this game, it takes forever to come, but the bad stuff, it just pops out, right? So case in point, I rolled defense absolute onto armor modules, and all of them were ancestral substats, and it was very easy to get them done. But those are trash substats. Avalon, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. Scott says, I'm trying to get my core assist spotlight angle from mythic to ancestral. 2 to 3 million dice in the process. Yeah. Greenie, go away, Greenie. Look at this guy. We need to put Greenie in a timeout as well. Destro, you're at 9.67 and also farming tier. Wow, okay, wow. That's awesome. So what do you use in place of Dimension Core if you're not using Dimension Core? Wait, so does that mean that, Destro, you have more lifetime coin than Kristen? Wait, let's use Greenie for reference. Greenie, what's your lifetime coin? PC magnetic hook. Oh, Greenie said 14S. Okay. So I presume Destro would be slightly less lifetime coin than Christian as well. So, okay, help me out here. I'm actually very curious what magnetic hook actually does and why it's good. To me, it seems like magnetic hook doesn't really do very much. But then, I had it sitting around, so I'm just re-rolling it. I'm not sure how to use it. Oh, we got it. We got it. All right, nice. And it's cooldown as well. Nice. Oh, 3 full modules reroll. And we still have 1.4 million reroll dice remaining. What can we roll? I mean, I don't want to touch this guy just yet because, it's not necessarily the worst. But there's not much else that I can roll. I mean, we are done with Sharp Fortitude. We are done with Wormhole Redirector. And yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I can actually roll. Maybe my Ohm Chip, I used to use it for farming. Actually, this is making me very curious, Destro. Maybe I should even try magnetic. I should try running Ohm Chip in my farming setup since it's farming build. Take out Dimension Core, see how I go. It doesn't unless you have an iron build or you need. Oh, okay, so I think Greenie's comment is referring to magnetic hook. Or I need the extra CC. Okay, what does the magnetic hook do again? 4 inner landmines are fired at bosses as they enter the tower range. So I need a very good cooldown on my inner landmines. 25% of elites have inner landmines fired at them as they enter the tower range. So how do we even have enough? So a boss, let's say a boss and 2 elites come into your tower range. You're going to fire all your inner mines over here at them, and then what next? They just get a micro stun for a shot for like 1 second, and then they continue doing their thing. But with good inner landmine plus and chrono loop, you get some extra stuns. So then, Dastro, why do you not use Dimension Core for farming? I rolled out my Dimension Core from tournament substats to move to tier 20. To move to tier 19. And I think I lost like less than 100 waves in tournaments. Oh, you get them for free. It just spawns new inner landmines. So it's there with, like, I guess if you have chrono jump, it's going to stack up the stacks a lot faster. And the micro stuns are going to, I guess, mess with your coins per minute a little as well. With tier 20 farming, it's probably useful to have this extra stuns. Yeah, but oh yes, sorry, I forgot. I need to show Dastro my stats. These are my stats. So 5.07 and 100, just 188 stones, 188,000 stones. And currently tier 20, my best is in tier 21 is 3.4k waves. I don't exactly remember getting to 5.5k waves in tier 20 before, but on average it's between 4.9 to 5,000 waves, thereabouts. Tier 19 was a very short stint, but clearly tier 20 is better for me now. Oh, you have a crazy strong chain lightning. Yeah. Chain lightning, so I had a video that I put out on Wednesday. And it really annoys me that chain lightning is doing so much more than the other ultimate weapons. Mainly from the standpoint of just balancing. You know, you kind of want every ultimate weapon to be good at something, and Poison Swamp is good with stuns, right? But the problem is that Poison Swamp damage does not scale as well as Chain Lightning, because we have a lot of bounce shots, we have multi shots, and so on. And when we think about the way the amplification works in this game, let's say we look at Smart Missiles. Smart Missiles amplification in the past used to be really good when combined with Chain Lightning, right? So Chain Lightning is going to put the shock on all the enemies, and then your Smart Missiles just go out and they nuke everything. So it always appeared to, it seemed to me that Chain Lightning damage was not necessarily priority target damage. It's more to spread shock to many enemies, and then you use your other ultimate weapons to nuke the enemies down. And I really enjoyed that style of gameplay. But then now with the way that Chain Lightning skills with your bullets, and given how high our attack speed is, it makes smart missiles a lot weaker, number one. And even Poison Swamp, it's going to be a lot weaker because Poison Swamp damage is sort of per second base tick damage, and we don't get that extra scaling. If they could make the Poison Swamp damage and maybe Smart Missile damage scale together with your attack speed and your bounce shot chance and stuff, it's probably going to make the gameplay a lot more interesting, because then it gives you more flexibility in how you want to decide to play and upgrade your ultimate weapons and stuff. Yeah, it is the game design, Casey. Yeah, we should make Chain Lightning, weaken Chain Lightning a little bit compared to the other two ultimate weapons. And I think if the developers did that, it would encourage a lot more people to spend on developing their smart missiles and poison swamps, which should net them more revenue in the long run, right? At the end of the day, we want to go box everything, but the incentives to go box smart missiles and poison swamp is very muted at this stage. Yeah, Deathwave definitely needs to do more than strip armor. I'm perfectly fine with Deathwave just being an econ ultimate weapon. You know, the damage, I don't care too much for it. It would be nice if we, you know, and I'm sure maxing out Deathwave damage is useful, but I view Deathwave as an econ ultimate weapon. But then smart missiles is like, how can your bullets firing like little streaks of light from the chain lightning do more than a missile explosion? Missiles are what people bomb stuff with, right? So there needs to be a nice way to cluster the enemies. And then we let our smart missiles just nuke the enemies. That was so satisfying to watch. When I was doing tier 11 farming, like years ago. These days, man, smart missiles is just, I don't know, man. With the amount of armor stacks that enemies have, if your smart missiles connect, there's a high chance that it's doing 0 damage anyway. So even if they made smart missiles just bypass armor stacks and stuff, I think that would be very nice as an upgrade. And they should fire all your smart missiles in the same direction so that you can maximize the amplification. I agree with you. Chain lightning is just so efficient. Yeah, chain lightning is very efficient. And it's the only ultimate weapon that benefits from like your workshops and stuff, right? Like from attack speed, from your bounce shot chance, multi-shot chance. So you can double dip on it by rolling good substats on your cannon modules. But then with Poison Swamp and Smart Missiles, you can't really do that, which is silly. Yes, that's true. So Smart Missiles was very nice with bosses and Protector shields. And then they introduced Chain Lightning Plus, and then, when Protectors just die to Chain Lightning Plus, there's no point for nuking your protectors with smart missiles. If I could make smart missiles only target fleets, and the amplification actually scaled enough, it could be worth investing in. Yeah, probably. Or, if the smart missile explosion radius was the same as inner landmine explosion radius, like in what universe does a missile have a smaller explosion radius than a landmine? Yeah, so it just feels very lackluster to me, and like from a game balancing and design perspective, I feel like there's a lot more that they can do in this regard, Yeah, so Scott, that is true, but I think my point was more of like, if you look at the smart missile explosion radius, it is smaller than where your chain lightning can bounce to. And if you compare that with like the inner landmine explosion, we have like the landmine radius lab or something, and then everything just explodes very, very big. They need to make it in a way that it's sort of comparable. Oh, thanks for joining the stream, Casey. Yeah. Now I should probably wrap up the stream as well. So I think we stay on to 3,000 waves, and then we wrap up the stream from there. Magnetic death wave. When death wave is permanent, pull enemies into death wave. Ooh, that would be nice. Pull overcharge into death wave. Wait, but isn't it like if you use galaxy compressor, your death wave becomes permanent in the sense that the waves are constantly pulsating, but it never actually fires the ring of damage. Wait, so Destro, is that your in-game name? I want to search you up on the live results. Oh, they fixed that. Okay, I didn't realize. Wait, continue. Oh, I'm forbidden from going on the live results. Error 403. Oh man. Where is it? Is the tower.lol not working? Oh, it is working. Okay, what happened there? Tech Destro. So this would give me a good idea of what kind of wave count I can expect by having 9S of lifetime coin. Ooh, okay, so you're in the top 100. 2,500 waves. I see. And you would be able to be first in my bracket today. Yeah, you'll be coming first in my bracket today. Okay. So I need 4S of lifetime coin and a very developed chain lightning. Ness, hello, how are you? Scott, yeah, I realized that I was pressing refresh and it didn't work. So I've actually never been in your bracket before, Destro. Maybe, yeah, I don't think so. But I've seen like Shad Ile in my bracket before. I mean, a lot of you guys at the top have always been beating me, so I've seen quite a few of these names. I I think you just need to stop sulking. I'm not sulking. I'm in a good mood today. I wrote 3 modules with 24 million reroll dice. I'm very happy today. Look at this. Look at this. This is amazing. Right? We think about the synergy that we get from this one module alone, right? Health regen can heal 100% of package max recovery, which, you know, we do not need because we will have insane wall health, right? But we also have insane defense absolute, perfect substats, and we have sharp fortitude. Right? Again, with the defense absolute, very powerful. And we have death defy in case our wall goes off. Nez, you're falling asleep. Yeah, I mean, it's been a good day overall. You got Query, yeah, that's true. So Query is in Kristen's guild, and Kristen was you know, telling Query to beat me, and they were cheering me on in their guild, cheering him on in their guild. But I think realistically, when I enter tournaments these days, I'm expecting to get second place. I don't view myself as someone who would be getting first place. Look, Fitch was very close to me. If he's still going, then, you know, probably we are dead. But yeah, it's not an easy bracket for me, this one. 2471. There's always one of these guys. Like if we look at my round history, every time I get a second place finish, it's always because someone is like 2400 waves or so. Not much that I can do about it at this stage, I guess. I just don't have enough econ. Do I play any instruments? No, treble, I do not. I tried learning the guitar when I was younger. I gave up after a while. I also learned the piano as a little kid for like 1 year, and then I gave up on it as well. Oh, I've got disaster fish quite a few times as well. Yeah, haven't met Fire or Fredericton before. We got Greeny a few times. Back when I joined brackets right at the start of tournaments, we used to bump into Greeny a couple of times. I play the skin flute. Nah. Did I give up on instruments because I couldn't buy monthly stone packs for them? Yeah, there's no way to pay your way to being good at playing a musical instrument, you know. No point. No point. We solve our problems with money. What? I quit music as a kid, now I'm quitting the tower wheel life. Excuse me. I'm trying to give you a chance to catch up. Everyone run in the rain. Wait, Everyone's ganging up on me now. Yeah, this seems like it's a good time to wrap up the stream. Couldn't gem rush like Christian shouldn't have gone to bed. He couldn't have gone to bed. He shouldn't have gone to bed. But I need to take a screenshot of this and send it to him. He's gonna be very happy. Capture. We gave you a chance to catch up. That's why I quit Stone Packs and your set crying routine was getting tired. John, come on. You've got less coin per hour than me. Don't talk to me about trying to give me a chance to catch up. What a noob. Get good, man. It's gonna take 11 months of Stone Packs to catch up. Yeah. So imagine if I didn't play if I didn't will for version 28, we would be entering version 29 as equals. Actually, probably not. Like my lifetime count. My workshop. No, my tournament stones would drop in version 28 for sure. If I don't spend money on the stones, then people are going to catch up to me, and I'm going to be demoted to like rank 500 or something. But that is okay. I feel like one of the joys of this game is just slowly developing your tower. And if I were to just go ham with the stone packs, I might not be able to enjoy the trade-off aspect of this game. Imagine I'm not higher coins per hour with that lifetime coin. Yeah, don't be so sore. Okay, let's just gem rush something and then we wrap up the stream. What should I gem rush? What is cheap? I really want to gem rush this, but it's too expensive. This is too expensive to click. It would be nice to have 60 days of lap time less, though. You know what? Let's save the gems. That's true. Yeah, I make a lot of bad decisions in this game. But yeah. Yeah, I just make a lot of bad decisions in this game. Every now and then I end up wasting money buying the occasional stone pack here and there, or gem packs and gem rushing stuff. In 2 hours, I'll have 700. You make a very strong point, Scott. Spend now. 100% core is really good. Yeah, I agree. I mean, how many gems do we realistically need for version 28? I get about 3,000 a week. Should I do that? Nah. Okay, let's just gem rush this and be on our way. Spend but not on the S-Mod lab. 30k. 30k. We need 30k for a new version? Really? I'm gonna do it. Finish off depths labs to go with your new substat I just wrote. Defense absolute. You want that, John? You want me to gem rush defense absolute? Like this? Okay, that's enough. Level 30 on defense absolute. What a waste of my gems. Look at us having 311 million defense absolute now. Oh, what a waste of gems, man. But you know, I'm not sure if you guys saw it, but like the first few that's just asking what's going on. So the first few levels in the gem rushing, it was like three gems each or something. It was really cheap. Finish it off 2,700 gems. No, I'm not going to do that, John. Okay, we can do one more. We can do tank ultimate. Yeah, maybe core bonus. Okay, done. Yeah, Naz. If Johnny buys me gems for depths, he will support it. That's true, it's not going to happen. They just want to see me waste money. Kristen would gem rush it. I should do it. I should do it. Really? Really? I mean, if I want to gem rush, I would gem rush this thing. Right? It would make more sense to gem rush this than like 10 levels of defense absolute or something. Although I wouldn't mind gem rushing the tank ultimate, because I think it would do a lot for farming. Just killing tanks faster. Orb resistance would be good as well. $17,000 gems to go box depths. No, I'm not going to do that, guys. That's too expensive. Okay, let's see what else we can gem rush that is cheap. I mean, landmine decay is probably quite cheap. How many levels is this? It's 35 levels now. Cash per wave. Interest. Oh yeah, let's do interest. Aha. Okay, we bring this to level 20. Cash per wave to level 20 as well. Okay, nice. Okay, I better wrap up this room now. I don't want to keep wasting my gems. Man, we just wasted another like 800 gems. Oh man. Tank ultimates would be quite helpful for tier 21. I think so, yeah, because Rob, in tier 21, when I was doing the milestone towards the end, tank enemies were swarming me. So you know, I think this lab is going to be good for not only econ in my farming runs, but also for progression and during tournaments and stuff. My tank tank enemy health is gold boxed, I think. Let me check. Yeah, tank enemy health is gold boxed. And I think boss. So there's 2 labs that I want to do. So once tank ultimate is done, I think boss ultimate and boss health would be pretty good to have. Probably boss health first, because it would benefit just farming and stuff a bit better. And then after that, boss ultimate for tournaments would be useful. Orb resistance is also something that I think would be useful. Because my main damage is pretty weak, so you know, having the extra boss damage would be nice. Fast enemy speed is done now, so let's take this out. And then we've gold box this guy, so we can take her out as well. Lab coin discounts would be nice to complete. Just for this guy to be slightly cheaper, maybe. And if they do introduce version 28 labs, maybe I might need this to afford them. Yeah. I get a bonus from gold boxes, not level 20, you noob. Max TU is 137 seconds in tier 20. It's pretty good. Okay, what is my current tank ultimate at? Yeah, so that would be translating to be 3 seconds of real time less. Yeah, I think that would be very strong, especially late in the run. It would be very useful. We would probably get more coin per hour if we did that. Heck, you know what? Let's just do it. Okay, so level 6. Yeah, okay. I got. I'm down to 47 gems again, guys. Oh my god. Shit. Around 46 seconds now. So it's less than 50% uptime on tank ultimate. Yeah, I'm just going to complete this tank ultimate lab, I think. And if version 28 comes along and we need the gems. Oh shit, I'm supposed to go free to play in version 28. Never mind, I'll figure something out. Alright, anyway, I think I should wrap up the stream here for today. So it's really nice chatting and hanging out with all of you guys. Thanks for joining the stream. Hopefully you had a good tournament run, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.